Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it. It's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it. It's like that, like that. Big stack in my bag. It's like that, like big stack in my bag. You know I'm getting to it, like that, like.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Huskies of Melbourne taking on the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 there on the third down conversion.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. He's got his man, it's Pierce. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Going for the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Huskies are on the board first here this afternoon. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return is Charlie Jones. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Broncos at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To his throw, complete there to Moore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tua going to throw. That's complete to Pierce. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Pierce is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory. He's got a man, complete. And a huge play that time. 53 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Now Richardson back to throw it. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he's taken down inside the 30. On 1st down, Richardson. He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce. Touchdown! Alec Pierce, 29 yards. And the Huskies are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 82 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Huskies 14, Broncos 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This defense for the Broncos, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnover.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On the counter, it's Taylor. Taking it right down Broadway. He may go. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Huskies have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Broncos 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
No, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Looking to pass. Tua lets one go downfield for Pierce. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. He avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Richardson out of the shotgun. That is caught. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
A gain of 14. First down plus 8.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jelani Woods. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies take a 3-touchdown lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
More the motion man right.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Now 2nd and 3. Moore, the man in motion. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
5-yard gain on the play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Tua now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Huskies are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a route is on here in this first half.
Broncos 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derek Stingley picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Broncos 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 now on first down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's good for 28 yards.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. It's Williams on the catch. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Second down and a yard.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He finds his man, complete. That's Chapman. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball, overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit him.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Mike Williams, 34 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Broncos 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check smash, check smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
Now Richardson. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Hurry, hurry. Ready.
Richardson will throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
It makes the score Huskies 50, Broncos 21. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about
that? He's into the clear. There he goes again. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims, 75 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in them. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
at the 24-yard line.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. It's a big play there. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Richardson to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And remember, he put one on the ground last week, so the rookie now back-to-back weeks with a fumble loss.
And zero excuses, but altogether not surprising. Rookie running backs have to adjust to the speed of the NFL, and it's not just in their running. It's the speed of defenders getting to them, how hard and aggressive they are. And
oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And now the rookie's free. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
First down 10 at the 13-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Woods. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Cup 19.
Off play action. Richardson rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Huskies take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tua going to throw. And got his man complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown. Marvin Mims, 75 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Richardson's throw caught by Pierce. And they're going to speed things up here.
12 yards on the play.
Richardson on 3rd and short. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Huskies get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Broncos 35. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They get this out quickly to the left side. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Tua signaling to change things up. From midfield, here's Tua. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's another Denver Broncos.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Dameon Pierce taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
66. Broncos 42.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Now it's Richardson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Touchdown! Alec Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Huskies add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Jones on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Take it to the house.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. Moore, the man in motion. Tua sets up to pass it.
this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Tua now on first down.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The offense on third down, they've hit at 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On play action, here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. For Denver Broncos.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's Tua.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Broncos 49.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Huskies 80, Broncos 49.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play.